Almost got caught off guard. Oh shit. Can you hear me? Am I good? Am I good?
You sound good.
I didn't realize I was gonna be so awesomely big in this.
That's what she said. No
way. But I am, and that's great. Real quick, everybody. So welcome to Appreciating Comic Book Art Live. I'm your host, very talented, very sexy, very distinguished, always narcissistic, but never vain, the staunch defender, Rob Liefeld, and Gina Carano, and a lover of all things 90s, Joseph Michael Sontag, or Joe Sontag, if you prefer. So just call me JMS. Welcome to the show, and as always, what a fucking awesome show it is that we have for you tonight, is we're going to be looking at some awesome David Finch art from the Batman Unwrapped series that DC put out. However, disclaimer, my camera is not working properly. So I'm going to be taking this camera as best as I can, going up and down the page, because that seems to be the only way it's working. I might have to buy a new camera here, which kind of sucks. Yeah, good times. Before we get rolling, we're going to say hail to Rick Saylor. Good to see you, brother. We got Noah in the house. Hail. Good to see you. We got Chauncey.
In charge, as always.
Oh, why is that? Oh, hail, motherfuckers. Hail to you. We got Paul Essenson. Hello there. Paul. Hello to you. Hail. Good to see you here. Thank you for being here. We got Snake Dog in the house. He says, hail, everyone. Hail. We have Super Jerry 27's next cave of comic book goodness. Nerd Cave. Almost got that right. Says, yeah, boy, just found my run of Moon Knight by Finch in Houston. That's one I want to do at some point, too. I want to do a run on, or I want to look at his run on Moon Knight. It's going to be is awesome. We're going to do that sometime in the future. Right now, we're going to look at the original pencils to his detective run. Official Polyworld Trainer says, yo, hail. Good to see you, man. Got Jeremy in the house. It says, Finch is a boss. Yes, he is.
Wait, self-promotion for Jeremy.
Nope, self-promotion.
When Jeremy gets to his 1,000K, 1,000 promoters, I'm going to donate one of Jones' books. Reaper Destroyer, the original gold. Very rare, not signed, but let's help Jeremy get there. So, it's for you, my guy, into one lucky
Hell yeah. We got B Rose in the house. It says, hail. Hail to you, man. Hail to you. Welcome here. I got all this stuff in my face, in my line of vision. Let me see if I get this light down.
It's like prom weekend all over for you again.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit. So before we get started here, just so we know, Reaper Destroyer is sitting at $32,935 with 382 backers. More importantly, the backer count is awesome. We are almost at 400 backers. It's insane. 18 away from 400. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Oh man, this is still living a dream, guys. This is still awesome. I'm coming down from my high of the launch week that we had last week, launch week. Took a couple days off over the weekend to hang out with the family because I was kind of neglecting them a little bit because I was so busy with everything I was doing. And now I'm back. I was thinking about trying to stream last night. I didn't get a chance to, but we are back doing Appreciating Comic Book Art, doing what we love to do, which is Sean and I love talking about comic book art. That's what we're here for. Hail American Comics Co. He says, hail my chat. Hail Sean. Hashtag Big Joe. At Joe Sontag. Always great to see you. Always great to see you, man. Thanks for being here. We got Astro Zombie. Hail to you. Elliot, my man.
What up?
Good to see you in the house tonight. In the house tonight.
Hashtag don't forget about me. That's going to be coming.
That's right. Don't forget about Sean. I also right before we went live, I got a email from Bat. The cover, the wraparound cover, is inked and all ready to go. So this cover right here has been officially inked. It's done, and I'm going to be sending it to Kyle as soon as I can. He's going to try to fit it in there while he's working on Cyberfrog pages, but just so we can get it done and get this out on the campaign. And I will probably be sharing the inked art soon, especially probably in the updates of the campaign, because I just glanced at it for a second, but it looks glorious. Looks absolutely
glorious. Shared some shit from last week that looks awesome.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, just the
NFTs,
the updates
slide
he
up in
did.
my DMs.
That's right. NFTs. We got Dear Man in the house and says, hail to you. You gonna show off the inks? I will. Tonight, maybe at the end of the stream we'll take a gander at it. Yeah, Yeah, we got 24 eyes in the house. Hail, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right, so what are we doing tonight? We are looking at this. If I can show you. David Finch's Unwrapped, which, by the way, if you guys have not got the Unwrapped series of DC Comics out there, they've got like 4 or 5 of these, 6 of these maybe. Very artist. You got Greg Capullo. You got like 2 or 3 Jim Lees that they've done. Tony Daniel one, Adam Kubert, and obviously this David Finch one. Capullo ones out there as well. These are absolutely phenomenal. These are basically the scans of the page, so you get to see everything in here, and we'll go over this in a second. You get to see the blue line, all that kind of stuff. So for an artist or even just somebody that likes to collect art, these are a great behind-the-scene look at how comics are actually drawn. And we're going to dive into this. I'm sorry I don't have my normal camera set up, so we're going to try to do this as best as we can. With this, hold on a second. And I might have to go out and buy a new camera because this one seems to not be working as much anymore. So here we go. This is the cover. This awesome cover. No. What I love about these books is you get to see the raw pencils. I loved finished inked work. It's great for like that solid, just smooth look. But the raw sketchiness of the original pencils is absolutely gorgeous. And Finch is just phenomenal at his details. He's a very tight artist. And by tight, I mean like his pencils are very tight. They're ready for ink. You know, he doesn't have very much loose aspect. But the dude is just, I mean, look at the buildings in the background.
Imagine this shit as when we were a kid, like how not detrimental. I don't know, be a huge improvement just to see how the cookies are made.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I've said it before. Like I didn't take a jump in my art until the Gnomon or whatever Genome.
How great were they?
DVD series came out. Yeah, they were great.
Yeah,
because you actually got to see guys like Stephen Platt and David Finch draw from beginning to end in real time. It wasn't sped up, like real time, you know, and like that's what it was killer as a young man, as a young artist growing up. Yeah, I got all of them. They're great. I think I got most of them. I think I don't have the Suicide Squad one, but most of them I have the rest of them though. Snake Dog said, "Dang, might have to find a few of these. I never knew they even made these." Yeah, they're great, man. They're a little expensive. They're probably like what, $29 or something like that.
Check
worth it.
halfpricebooks.com. Just Google that. Then it's kind of like a trade paperback site where they unload trades and stuff. This could be on there. Save you a couple bucks. Or eBay.
We got Nolan Lockhart in the house. Hail, good to see you. We also have Wiley J. Draws. He said, "I didn't realize until recently Finch had been in the game so long. I saw his work in the 90s Image Silvestri comics." Yeah, he was nice, so he got in the scene in Top Cow. I would say mid 90s, what, 95?
3 or 4?
Not well, okay, even earlier than I thought. Really hit it big with books like Ascension, which was kind of his creator-owned book at Top Cow. And then went on to do great Marvel and DC work. And we're looking at some of the DC stuff here. Hold on a second, let me reposition.
I was just checking out the Ascension stuff last night. Love that book.
Wait, why are you big? It's my show.
You can't hold this ego down. Don't forget about me.
There's a lot of Finch stuff I want to look at. I would love to look at the Ascension stuff, which we're going to do at some point. I also want to look at the Moon Knight run, which was phenomenal art-wise on that. And I really love this Batman stuff too. I'll tell you that Moon Knight was my favorite of them all, but I want to look at this specifically because we get a shot at his pencils. So again, guys, because my camera is so messed up, this is the best I can do. I'm gonna have to physically hold this as we're going through the pages, so it's not going to be as smooth as we normally do. But I'm gonna do my damnedest. So this is Batman: The Dark Knight Unwrapped, David Finch, and the old school Batman symbol there. I don't know when this came out, when he did this.
9 or 10, because it was one of the worst kept secrets. Anyway, yeah. By the time it came out, it was, I believe, fall of 2010, and then the next year they revamped it with 52. So they're like, "Oh shit."
Okay, so this is before the 52.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. See, I thought it was during the 52 or after the 52. All right.
Well, he did. I think The Dark Knight was the title that he did on the new 52.
Okay.
But this is just whatever the hell they're calling it.
Okay, gotcha. Regardless, though, I mean, it's beautiful work to get through.
Right.
To look at the finished pencils. Hey, Sean, you've got controls, right?
I think so. Yeah.
All
Want me
right.
to do
You
the
want to?
chat?
Yeah, because my hands are literally
All right,
full.
hold on. Let me go up. Where do I go? Let's see.
Yeah, I think I see Jonas Olson. I think Hale. Good to see you. We got Ja Rowe in the house. Welcome, brother. Welcome, brother. Chris Stanley down there.
All right, give me a moment.
I'm just calling him out as I see.
It's all love. It's all love.
Yeah.
Hail to all you.
Yeah, hail, guys. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Here we go. What I love about Finch and what Sean and I absolutely love about the 90s artists, you know, even though some of these 90s artists are current day artists as well, but the moon, structure.
Moons. You need a moon.
Come on now.
If you don't have a moon, I can't buy your. No, I'm kidding. But no, you need a moon. Like physics, I guess.
Yeah, just the detail on the moon, though. Now, like a lot of colorists, like Kyle, will superimpose a moon sometimes, unless I'm like, look, I want this moon the way it is because I'm going to detail the fuck out of it.
Right.
A lot of modern day colorists will put like more of a realistic moon in there, which kind of looks cool. But like something really cool about these detailed craters and everything that goes into the moon is great. Is great. And look at it. Look at that line work in that bat's wing.
And if you want to get a peek behind his process of working on the moon, he just did a Moon Knight on his Monday Night Draws maybe a few weeks ago of the Marvel series, whatever.
Oh yeah.
But he drew a moon. He's like, oh, it's just essentially this. It's like the secrets are revealed. You know.
Well, moons they look complicated, but they're actually pretty easy to draw. As long as you can kind of get the feel of the texture down, because there's really no rules in drawing the moon, right?
Right.
Because it doesn't look like a realistic moon; it's a comic book moon.
Yeah.
You know, and that's all that matters. But opening this book, the cinematic aspect of the storytelling is great. I just love the focus on the bats. As you know, we just kind of pull away from the bats here. Focus a little bit.
Just pulling out the scene.
Pull it out. Just pull out. You know, excellent. Pull out game is strong. Look at that.
Look how fierce that is.
Look at that.
Oh, we got Paul in the house. Sup,
Hail,
Paul.
Paul. Good to see you. Good to see you. I just love this entire sequence here. You know, these bats are kind of like fighting each other. One gets his ass kicked, falls in the mud or whatever. Another great shot here. And I think, was it Scott Williams or was it Bat that inked this?
I believe it was Williams.
Okay, that's what I thought too. I know Bat worked with.
Might have done some stuff.
Yeah, he worked with Finch for a few of the Batman stuff. I couldn't remember if it was this run or not. Just great storytelling, just very slow. The scene is very slow, very dramatic. It's, you know, carried by the dialogue, but it's got some very fun and interesting panel work.
Set in the pace.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. What's up to you, man? Not much, man.
Art. Yeah.
Yeah, looking at some cool art. Got a busted up camera, so doing the best we can.
Those are some savage bats, Ja Rowe says. I agree.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. And I love the detail here in Wayne Manor. You know, it's not overly done, but it's very moody. A lot of shadows. And then just this shot right here.
That's
the
a powerful
vastness.
piece.
Yeah,
that's fucking powerful. Look at all the time he does, all the cross hatchings, even to draw in each individual book.
Yeah, so we can get up in here. Yeah, look at that. Just throwing the shadows and everything. Yeah, the gradation. Look at the floor.
Snake Dog asks, is this all 3 issues drawn by Dave in pencils?
I think it's more than 3. I think it's I don't know how many issues, but yeah, it's all David Finch in pencils. I think it's, let's see.
This sequence is the Grant Morrison part.
I think it's 12 issues of different runs. But yeah, this is, some of it I think is the Grant Morrison stuff. Some of it I think might have been his run where he did kind of the writing on it.
Yeah.
David's one of those guys that's great at doing shadows. You know, just dynamic shadowing.
Hail the Lord. Hail to you.
Hail the Lord. What's going on? Hail to you. Good to see you.
Thanks for coming by.
Very powerful shot. Pull out here.
That is why am I keep saying phenomenal? That is amazing.
Up shot there.
The perspective, the detail. This is the ball. The pencils.
The pencils. I love too, like
I'm gonna dig myself in the ditch. But
it's a little bit of a cheat, but not really because it looks so cool. But you can just really silhouette the face out, which means you don't have to fuck around with that crazy up angle of the face. It is kind of hard to draw. Finch can do it. He can do it no problem. So it's not like it's a cheat where he's like, oh, I can't draw it, so I'm just gonna black it out. But just stylistically wise, mood wise for this shot works very well. And then just you pull back, this body just kind of disappearing in shadow as the follows the the glove.
But he knows the rules. So if you know the rules and you can properly do it, you can break them. And then it's not really breaking them. It's just telling the story,
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. We were just talking about that on Clayton's channel. It's like, if you know the rules, you can break them. You got to know them first. You got to know things, then you can break them for sure. Love the cross hatching out of light into shadow. Great. If this can focus for a second. Hail, Fear Lantern. Finch was the first artist that got me like, wow, since Jim Lee. Yeah, he was one of those, the newer guys, the rookies, as we like to call them, for Image Comics. One of the guys that really kind of caught my eye at Top Cow after Silvestri.
It was distinct. It wasn't
specifically
so
with Ascension. Yeah. It had a feel of Silvestri, but it was also like something new and just dynamic.
It's like that Ascension one was anime-ish to his female faces. They weren't
a little bit,
on par to what Silvestri would do, but beautiful stuff. Look at that back.
Yeah, if this can focus again. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a new camera here. Next time we do this, I'm gonna have a new camera up and running because, well, no, next time we do this show, there'll be a new camera because this is ridiculous. All right, I gotta figure out what's going on with this one specifically, but I don't know if this is just everything about
Hail, Tarx9.
Tarx9, good to see you.
Hail to you.
Great perspective there. I love this falling shot. Get in here. It's kind of a hard shot to do because you're following the boot of Batman going down. So like the foreshortening is great in this. And you just have the city below. Look at that.
Which is another perspective within itself. So it's like,
yeah, very dynamic. These vertical panels really sell like the height of everything.
Yeah, I love it.
Because every one of these panels is a height from a different angle, different camera shot. Great storytelling. I will say this again. I think Moon Knight is my favorite work by Finch. But being able to see a master penciler like this, the raw pencils, is great. Should teach you quite a bit if you're an artist, learning how to draw, learning, another thing too. When I was a younger artist, I didn't know how tight to draw pencils, right? Because when you would look at a comic book, you see the finished ink work.
Right.
And so you get kind of confused. Oh man.
Look at that. Oh, we got Clayton. Hey, Clayton.
Hail, Clayton. What's going on, brother? Just had a great time over on his channel talking comic book art, talking about comic book sequential storytelling, which is a passion of both of ours over there, and also Sean's as well.
Don't forget about me.
Don't forget about Sean. So seeing these, learning like how tight you can go with pencils, how loose you can go with pencils, is great for these kind of books because it really shows you. Like, get the Greg Capullo Court of Owls Unwrapped book, and he draws actually pretty loose in that run.
Yep.
Very, very loose and sketchy. So there's different ways that different artists do it. David Finch is a lot more tight. His lines are a lot more structured, very crisp. A lot of detail in his shading. He doesn't hold back. You don't see a lot of X's here where you're just waiting for the inker to fill it in. He goes through and finishes this out. I've become more inclined to do that too as I'm going on with the guys I'm working with. But it's cool because it kind of shows you what you can and cannot do. That's not a great shot. The way he draws Batman in this run specifically looks very badass Michael Keaton. I don't know why.
Best depicted Batman in the last 15 years. Tops.
Yeah. There's great shots, great detail. I mean, I guess if you're going to draw the Batcave, you can just kind of go wild. You can put a lot of cool shit in the Batcave. This is something that David Finch is very known for, as far as I've feel this disappearing shadow into the midsection of the body.
Yeah.
It really kind of follows the muscles. It just disappears as you kind of have the natural cave in, you know, like the body would kind of go like this as it caves in from the chest, and he really captures that in the shadow with his art.
The worst is when you bring your art to an image guy, like a legit image guy, and they're all right, Marat. They're like, that's not how the body's formed. I'm like, I learned it from you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
What do you give me shit for? This
it's all your fault. Hell Lore says Batman is probably the most developed character in comic book history. Could be. I mean, especially modern day Batman with the success of the movies. Yeah, definitely get this. This is great for a collection. I mean, for readers, for artists, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is great to have in your collection. These Unwrapped series books are fantastic.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Batman books, definitely with the popularity of the movies and stuff. Now, with these inked pages in here, these are actually David inking himself.
Ooh.
That's why they're black and white. That's why there's a few pages throughout this entire series that have black and whites. It's because it's his work. So this is all David.
Is it digital?
No, I think it's
because the American stuff, the Justice League, and I believe some of the Batman stuff was digital, like for the 52.
Really?
Yeah,
maybe it is then. Maybe I don't know the answer to that. To be honest with you. Man, you want to talk about a small panel with a bunch of characters and a bunch of detail? Imagine how much detail is being covered up by those letters.
We don't need to be talking.
That's right.
Peter Lantern says, seeing this work inspires me, yet used to discourage a little when compared to, until a friend said, don't compare it to them. Compare it to worst working. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. Todd said that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't compare it to the best. You never want to do that because you're never going to get to the best. I don't care who you are as an artist. You're never going to get to your absolute idols, you know? Yeah, find the worst artists out there and be like, I'm going to kick their ass.
Yeah.
You know? But essentially, I just, find your style and draw the best of your abilities and keep on learning. Never stop learning. You know, we're all learning right now, including myself.
True.
Try to get this to focus because this arm is awesome. I want to get the detail on this.
Also, David has some great tutorial videos on different sites. If you go through whatever, davidfinch.com, I've got a bunch of them. They're probably my favorite. They're a little more expansive than the gnome ones, but great stuff.
Look at that arm. Oh. Look at the detail and the muscle and just the organic kind of, I don't know, robotic. I don't know what the character that is, but we lost it again.
It's rad. It's
awesome, though. Yeah. This is what I love about David Finch and guys like him, art style wise, is they really kind of go out and they get that muscle. And they really bring it out. They really render it out. It's almost like you're basically seeing the muscle under the skin. It's basically not covered by skin, but that's how comic books should look, you know. Basically, you tore the skin away and you're just going by the detail of the muscle. I mean, that's what we're going for. That's what looks awesome. Yeah, who knows? Maybe that could be digital. I don't know.
Hail some person.
Good to see you.
That guy's tendonitis must be brutal. Yeah.
Good one.
Yeah. Same.
Awesome folds in the cloth there. Very hard to do and make look good.
Yes.
Some of us do it and it looks like shit. David does it and looks awesome. Learned that from Silvestri, I would assume.
Tarks9 says, hopefully we'll have books like this from Reaper Destroyer and Type 1. I could look at that. I can look at work like this all day. Pledge to Reaper Destroyer and sign for Type 1. Plugging it. Working on me. Hashtag don't forget about me.
Now, this was, all right, so I will say this about David Finch. This was around the time he was still kind of getting his faces better.
Right.
So he used to draw foreheads very, very short. Everybody had a very short top of the head when he was working in Top Cow and Marvel. And he would start improving that and his faces would get better and better. I mean, you see how he draws now. But this kind of should give you encouragement as an artist that no matter where you are in your career, there's always something to improve, and you can make yourself look better. So when you see guys like Finch and Lee and Silvestri continuously improve their art over years, just know that there's always the next step to your art. That's a cool shot right there.
One of the best sitting down poses I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's close up there with like the Silvestri Batman,
or even Joey Submariner. Like,
oh stuff. Yeah, that's a good one too. Yeah, Submariner. This is a painting.
Mm-hmm.
Original painting by Finch. Very cool. Do you think is this a digital painting, or do you think it's a physical?
That's him. Traditional oil.
Traditional, huh? Man, that's crazy.
Because he was doing a lot of covers and maybe variants at the time. Because was it Blackest Night? One of those.
That's great. Love the color on it.
Jaro told me, don't compare yourself to others. Just compare yourself to your previous work, and so long as you are improving, you're all good. If you don't know, now you know. Oh, look who's here. Look who's here. Hit the wrong button. Hit the wrong button.
Phil! Good to see you, brother. Yeah, but what Jaro said, yeah, absolutely. Compare yourself to the old work. Make sure you're looking at your work from 6 months ago, a year ago, and just being like, wow, I can see the improvement in my own work. And then you know that you're on the right path, continuously drawing, continuously getting better. And you're going to look back on the stuff you did a couple years ago that you thought was awesome. And you're going to be like, wow, I see all the flaws. I see all the flaws because I'm drawing so much better now than I did in the past. LA, what's going on, brother?
Where's LA? Let's see.
Yeah, he says my book cover is inked by David Finch's protege, Jimmy Reyes. Yes, and I've seen that before. It looks great.
Jimmy Reyes inked the preview book to Reaper Destroyer.
Yeah, he inked the cover to that too. Yeah, and actually because I was talking to LA and he was showing me the inks that Jimmy did on his book, and I was like, I'm gonna reach out to him. So shout out to LA for sure. Let me get this in focus here because this is a great shot. Ooh, look at the detail on that. That's what I love about, like I said before, I'm maybe it's a geek artist thing, but I love the muscles in the forearm.
Oh yeah.
They look so dynamic and so badass. This shot really reminds me of a shot in Moon Knight. I can't remember which one, but I feel like this is very reminiscent of something he did in Moon Knight, and I think he did it on purpose. But perspective on this is great.
Yeah, if you got the previously existing layout or perspective, rock and roll with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was like a swipe of his own stuff so much as just like kind of a similar upshot in the rain, detailed out. Focus. Yeah, it's just great. It's beautiful. That rain, yeah, drawing rain is fun too. I love drawing rainy scenes.
Kicker in the shitter.
Bathroom fight. What we got here? Come on. Again, next time you guys tune in, the camera's going to be better. I'm junking this camera. I'm buying a brand new camera.
We'll do a 2.0.
Yeah, this one's dead to me. Just started doing this today, too. Like when we did 2 weeks ago, when we did the BWS Weapon X, it worked perfect. Had no issues with it. Now, for some reason, I can't get it to focus. The app where you do all the adjustments isn't working. I've deleted it, re-downloaded it, still not working. So I don't know if it's just something in the camera itself is just not, the connection is not good anymore. I'm not sure. But I don't know if I'm going to get a Logitech again. I might look for a different style, different brand of camera. I've not been very impressed with the Logitech, to be honest with you. Love this ability to do the silhouettes. You know, it really it provides depth. Capullo is really great at it as well. I'm just doing like heavy silhouettes here with the foreground. Then you got the midground and the background showing up, but it really kind of projects and separates everything when you do this heavy shadowing. Focus. Yeah, that'd be cool. You
reading that, Phil? We want to see stuff like this.
Yes. the black and white version, or I guess Phil's talking to Dale about doing right straight from his pencils. So a penciled version of the new Pit would be awesome. Put that up on the campaign. Always have a line art version of any book on the campaign is what I say to everybody. Fortunately for you all, I decided to wear pants today. Otherwise, you'd be getting, otherwise you'd be getting a unwanted shot for most of you, or maybe some of you want to see it. I don't know.
Slide up in my DMs.
Yeah, I love the folds in the back of the cape there. Again, just gives it a little bit more depth. Keeps it from being flat. You could just kind of really go lazy on that if you wanted to, but David Finch puts the extra time in. Really good detail here, and look at that. You got a painting on the wall. You actually put the detail into the woman there. Nice form. And that's the thing about the detail. Man, look at the detail in the Batmobile.
Yeah, that's phenomenal.
Hail, Past Master Dan.
Hail, brother. Sorry to keep cutting you off. My bad.
Yes.
Getting into this. Future note: never smoke weed before doing live streams. These are kind of fun.
Especially right before we go live, when you realize your main thing is as far as like a camera doesn't work, and now Sean's got to take over with the controls.
I have the power. I love this page. Oh, look at that layout. Look at the new link. This is fuck. I need an NFT of that.
As much as I love the big splash there, I love the face. I love Penguin's face here. Zoom in. Yeah. Focus. Look at that. Look at the detail. Look at the eyeball. It's getting close. There we go. Yeah, that's just so well done. The texture on here. That was one thing I always appreciate about Finch. Like his texture was really great. And he could put texture on anything. Skin, metal, cloth, you name it, brick. He would just texture the shit out of stuff. Yeah, it's really great. And he draws a wicked penguin. I mean, that's probably the most unique penguin I've seen. Any artist kind of depict him as. He's fucked up looking.
AKA type 2 diabetes.
Yeah. LA, this is the DC's Unwrapped Finch. And it collects some detective comics, Batman comics. I think it's got like 12 issues of different comics story arc in here. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Any of these DC Unwrapped books, I highly recommend you go out and get, because it's has a lot of cool behind the scenes kind of style art, and it's all scripted too, and that's what I like about it. It just strips it away. It's raw. It's awesome.
It's clean.
It's clean. It's very clean.
But even his panel arrangements, wild.
It's kind of like what we were just talking about on Clayton's channel. It's like the page layouts where you put panels at, how you lay out the panels here. I like how the panels are falling down as you go.
Right.
They're offset from each other, but they're overlapping each other, which means everything's happening like this within the scene. Very quick. Gives you the sense. And that's really cool, because whatever was it a grappling hook he's shooting? But you get to follow it. Okay, following it through this entire page.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine how long it took him to figure out the pattern of everything he wanted to do. Or maybe it was just abstract. Maybe it was just started throwing lines and whatever looked cool. The rule of cool, people. The rule of cool.
Are there any fragments of his perspective on there? Because I know some pages you could see
a little bit. I don't know if it's coming out.
Okay.
You can kind of the camera's not picking it up, but you can kind of see some of his perspective lines.
Yeah.
Very briefly, because he had erased them all. But yeah, you do, like when you get these, you see the blue line, which is like up here,
right,
of the actual comic book page. You can see like the perspective lines and everything that he might draw in there. He's big in the perspective lines.
Yeah,
keeping it the way it should look. I'm a little bit more loose on the stuff I do. Another powerful Batman in the shadow. Shot.
Yes, Elliot. The rule of cool always wins. That's why
right.
Reaper Destroyer Type 1 are the books you got to get.
That's right.
Don't forget about me. Let's see.
Hashtag don't forget about Sean.
Nope. Being a comic book creator is more like a practice, because it's always changing and you're always trying new things.
True.
Yeah, it sounds like prom weekend.
True. Jamie.
Jamie.
I see nothing.
I see dead people.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh. Challenge accepted.
You can't make me. Oh.
No.
Make you what? Focus, god dang it.
It freaks me out how he does complete grids underneath everything. Yep.
Yeah, he's talented like that, man. We were talking about, like, if you learn how to do that, you can really have some great perspective. It takes a lot of time, experience. I mean, he seems to be able to knock it out pretty fast, but learning how to do that, just the patience it takes to draw in the grid, you really have to get in that mindset to want to be able to do that.
It's like, did that perspective line go over his Vice trap? Do I erase that? What do I do? I'm perplexed.
Well, also too, I mean, like, even if you know how to draw a perspective grid, it still doesn't guarantee that you're going to draw the perspective correct. You know, like, there's still an element that you still have to know how to follow the grid. Like, doing a shot like this is it's an upshot on an angle. You know, the perspective grid is going to come in very handy for where everything's supposed to lay. I would venture to say there are some guys that can do this, just go right to the page and do it as well, you know, depending on the artist.
Oh, yeah. If you got 30 years in the game, like off the cuff, it's not as hard as someone.
Look at that face.
Oh.
Look at all the detail and the wrinkles and the texture. Again, you got the texture. Yeah. Another thing, like, Finch does a really good job at, almost like Capullo and McFarlane in this aspect, where you don't have a standard shape of the face. Yeah. You know, like Lee, like Jim Lee, like Liefeld, even Silvestri to an extent. These guys have standard shapes to everybody's faces, female, male. You know, Finch is really in here. You really kind of shape this out. You know, the structure of his skin, his sagging skin, you know, really kind of gives this character his own feel, and not just like a modeled, not just a modeled feel of what you would normally do with your jaw and your and your nose and everything. Very well done. Very well done.
Hail, Crazy Mad.
Hail, who day?
Who day? Oh, here's another legend. Hail, Corey.
Corey, what is going on, brother? Good to see you, man. All right, there's a lot of pages here, so I'm gonna try to skip through some of the ones that are like kind of boring. Oh, there we go.
That's a powerful fucking page.
Well, yeah, we're gonna try to focus on like these really awesome shots. This is beautiful. Get up in here. Again, great texture here. Great down shot there. Batman tied to all this like explosive shit. This had to have taken a while. Look at the floor. He broke up the bricks on the like all different kind of sizes. I mean, that is incredible. Great throwing of the shadows here.
Great. Love the texture.
Yeah, that's some shit. Oh, you got the demon?
Yep.
Get up in here.
Ezekiel? Something?
There we go. I could gush over the fucking muscles that he draws. You know, guys like him, Dale Keown, artists like that can really get in and render and make the muscles pop and throw the shadows in there and just make everything just 3D feel. I mean, this is one of the artists I would say definitely pay attention to how he draws the anatomy when it comes to muscles. Very well done.
Yeah, it's very lifelike. He's making it move in a static image with the hatching. You could see them curl over as he's like, "Ur."
Yeah, and also like with the lighting he does, so you have the very heavy lights, you know, disappearing into the shadow. It definitely gives a very 3D feel to it. Like it's so well done. Very cool.
This is just a home run after home run, page after page, all day long.
It really is. I mean,
this, when they get to
let's get in here.
Ragman.
Let's get in here. Yeah, look at that. It's awesome.
Give me that.
I said it before, Ragman is one of my influences for Reaper Destroyer.
Great character to be based on. Yeah.
The old school Ragman. But this is
another level.
The shot of this dude's face. Look at the expression. Look at
He's
that.
got my headphones on.
Yeah. Yeah, that is great. That shot there with the jaw open, you see the bottom of his teeth right there. That's an insane angle to draw. That's pretty impressive. And just like awesome detail there. Yeah, it's well done.
Some person, he knows how to construct and rotate. Yes, he does. He is a gangster. Who do we have here? Hail
Maromi?
Maromi.
Maromi, that's what we'll say. Hail.
Tenderoni. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
How can you not get inspired by this?
Yeah, I'm telling you, like this is the kind of art I love to look at because I mean I'm a detailed artist myself. I love to look at detail in other artists. I love the line work. All the tiny little line work to me is just intriguing. I just love how how you put certain lines that can indicate something rolling over itself, a little bit of a 3D aspect. You're raising something up off of the page of a 2D drawing there.
Yeah, it's magic. Corey does something. Would be cool to see you guys do streams on Ed Bennis and Bernie Wrightson too. Which era of Bennis? Are we talking about the more popular like 05, 06 Bennis, or we could do the old school?
That's what I'd want to do.
Stuff, or like Diodato Studios. You know,
yeah, well, yeah. Ed Bennis is and Wrightson too. I'd have to get some Wrightson stuff. I don't actually personally own a lot of. Actually, I don't know if I have any Wrightson stuff.
I got a bunch of random stuff by him, but a lot of really. Here comes Phil. Finch is on record of attributing his success to studying of Simon Beasley. That is correct. Yep. Silvestri, of course, Beasley with his texture.
Silvestri was huge influence. Yeah.
You know, now his underdrawing is Joe Quesada with the fundamentals of Silvestri, with the noodling of Beasley and all that. So yeah, Finch is the shit. If you're not following him on his YouTube channel or have any of his books, I feel bad for you, son, or whatever you identify as.
Again, the mark of a good artist is to take many different legendary artists before you and take something from them and put it into your own work.
Steal.
So, yeah, I mean, steal, absolutely steal.
He says it himself. Steal.
That's how you develop your style. That's how you get better. I really like this shot of Batman. Let me focus here. Focus.
Focus, Joey, son.
Come on, you stupid camera. I'll throw you in the trash after the stream's done.
Also sounds like prom weekend.
Love that shot. Again, very well disappearing into shadow, but keeping the form. You can definitely get the sense that he's crouched down without having to see everything. That's very well done. When you can do that, you know your structure. You know how to properly draw everything.
This page again.
But yeah, steal what you can from other artists and put it into your work and add it to your style. You know, take rendering from somebody, take layouts from somebody, take the way you draw faces from somebody, or underdrawing, you know, how they do this, how they do that. Eventually you're going to develop your style and it's going to become uniquely you with a little bit of familiarity as well. A little bit of snuff film going on there.
If you want to know how he draws like this, look up Peter Hahn and the channel Uncomfortable. Okay. They get to the core of constructing. I'll do that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Nice. Good taste. Good taste.
Inked pages by Finch.
Yeah, it's not my channel, but like, why not? You know, it's up to Joe.
Do what?
Not and stuff you can.
Am I allowed to just time out Noah here for any reason? No, let's not time out anybody. Odd and stuff is different.
Not my rules. Yeah,
let's all experience, or at least on appreciating comic book art. Let's not. We'll hold off the timeouts to like my streams when we're just chilling or something like that.
Good day, Comics Mate.
Hey, Dean, good to see you. But yeah, as far as we're looking at art, we're talking about art. Let's all sit back and appreciate it together. Look at this. Look at this beautiful shot. Huge too. This is 211 by 17s. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Let's get up here in this detail. Let's see this. Look at it. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Now that's a creepy Joker. Like
Yeah,
it's got like what I know of, like
love the hair too.
The Super Friends, of that era of a Joker, but just detailed and creeped the fuck out.
I thought Capullo drew a creepy Joker, but that Joker is fucked up.
Lord Nemesis, the man
Hail Lord Nemesis,
who beat up Liam with the spear. Nice. I'm lurking.
Jeez.
You got the eye of the tiger.
Glad that you're here. Glad you're here.
Yeah.
All right, let's see if we can get into the city shot.
Oh my goodness.
Enough light. There we go.
Okay. How do you think he held his pencil doing those shapes? Do you think they were on the invert? Going this way? This is the nerdy shit I like, because I want to dissect this. Like, was it just I would love just watching that.
To me, this would be fun as hell because you're stacking all these buildings on top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So you're basically showing the crowdedness of Gotham City. Everything's right on top of each other, very claustrophobic. So you don't have to worry about spacing. You can just start throwing lines and throwing shapes. I don't know how much closer I can get without it not focusing, but yeah. That's great. And for a panel that's a quarter the size of the page, which is a good size for 11 by 17, but that's still a lot of little detail in there. That took a lot of time. Imagine inking that. I bet Scott Williams, if he was the one inking this, whoever was inking it probably saw that and was like, motherfucker.
Damn it. It's like they told Rob back in the day, I don't pay you for the amount of lines you put on a picture.
Yeah. That great up shot there.
Mm-hmm.
Good shot within the cockpit of the Batwing. Oh,
this.
Another thing, good uses of double page spreads in Finch's work, whether it's this or Moon Knight or whatever. Like, this is where you want to have that double page spread. And you just had all that establishing shit with him in the, the different angles here. This is a good setup. You got the establishing shot. We're seeing the Batwing. We come in close, come in even closer. So we're going smaller. And then you just, next page, the page turn, boom, giant
double page spread of your character being revealed. That's the way you do it. And slap in my DMs for a Type 1 preview book.
Look at those buildings. Again.
So awesome.
Great detail in the windows and all that stuff. Yeah, that was awesome. Too cool.
Now, I believe this is the 52 stuff.
Okay, this could be the 52. It might be. I'd have to look in the index.
Could be wrong. Relax, nerds.
It wouldn't be surprising. It just kind of reminds me of something from like Court of the Owls when he's doing all this kind of like philanthropist. What's the whatever the word is? Philanthropist stuff.
I'm just happy we're out of jail.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. And also, this kind of reminds me of like that Prison Break in Court of Owls.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Huh. It's interesting. A lot of cool detail, though. Yeah, all the way from everybody that's in this scene, I think, is in that Court of Owls, Greg Capullo, Batman 1, or at least most of these guys are.
Not all, just a few.
Yeah, just a few.
Look at that. That's
another powerful shot. Yep. When you get a character like Batman, do as many powerful shots as you can. I'm gonna do the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with Reaper Destroyer. When you get characters like that can just have that sense, that feel, get in those awesome, powerful shots, and then detail the fuck out of it. Look at these muscles.
When in doubt,
look at the rendering in that.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Love the rendering coming out of shadow. Love all the muscles that Finch draws on these costumes. Some people might call that. Yeah, some people might call that over rendering. I call that amazing. Perfection. Is what I call that.
Harold Aardvark, we'll have you on A&S in a few months, but thank you for being here.
Yeah, can't remember what the actual date is, but yes, he will be.
Another armored type of superhero.
All right, there we go. So fucked up version Two-Face. Like on.
Oh yes, this is the Venom
The Venom, yeah, he's on Venom, yeah,
Yeah.
Bane's Venom. Again, more just crazy detail and the muscular aspect of the arms, the veins, so veiny.
You know, a little calicky too, but whatever, callous.
Good perspective there too.
Sup, Andrew Wyatt? What's
Hail.
good, everybody?
Good to see you.
We need to get art and stuff on that Proco drawing channel. Finch goes on there all the time. Would be awesome to have all of you in on the video. Don't threaten me
Send
with a
us
good
the
time.
detail. I'm not quite sure. I don't know if I've heard of that channel.
Don't forget about art and stuff. New hashtag.
Hashtag. Yeah, don't forget about odd stuff. All right, here we go. There we go. Another good double. All right, so again, like we were talking about, man, it sucks doing this with one hand. Good opening shot to this book, or to the particular book that we're looking at within this book. They're all unified panels, which is kind of cool. It's just showing some Batman getting his ass kicked. And this opens up and leads to this beautiful double page reveal.
Oh, look how great that is.
Yeah.
I keep repeating how powerful all these images are, but it's David fucking Finch. Like,
again, you got all the texture and the rips in the arm and the costume. There we go. Yeah, it's great.
You're consistent. Shout out to that.
Yeah, just inspiring work. And when you can get inspired by just pencils, which is easy for me to do because I'm an artist, but that's when you know you're kicking ass. Kicking ass and takes names. Interesting Batmobile he drew in this. And then I like street tires, a little bit more kind of a combination of like the Frank Miller kind of tank, the 1989 Batmobile,
Tumbler,
and the Tumbler. Yeah, I'd say it's a good combination of those three.
A bit. I'm on stream with Joe M. Sontag. Ah, of course I'm fangirling.
Oh man, again, this is some of the stuff that he's just so good at. These building scenes, these very textured. I mean, look at that. Look at all the shapes in there. Yeah. Shadow brings out the depth of it so well. Yeah. That to me would be fun to draw. That's a lot of ruler work right there, but very fun to bring out.
All those lines.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a blast.
You see what you did to me, Jimmy? You shouldn't smoke.
Let's see. Oh, there we go. Everybody's venomed up here. Come on now. I don't know who this chick is, who this bunny is, but I like it.
That's a Grant Morrison character where they're like, oh, everybody's gonna be weird, stressed like animals. What's a hit?
A little bit of a furry era that he was going through there.
Yeah.
Little Batman camel toe going on there. I got it. I get you. I get you. Bunny lady. Bunny lady.
Bunny lady. She's the bunny lady.
Man, Batman gets his ass kicked a lot in this run.
Good.
Holy shit.
Fuck the 1%.
Yeah.
I'm with the villains on this one.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Fun action scene. There we go.
Oh my god.
Always with an awesome like double pager there. Hey, was this Clayface?
I believe so.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't the Joker. All right. Get in here. Some great detail. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he went all out. I mean, like he's got double pages in every single issue. And not necessarily the image or the scene you might think, but it all works. Like, this is a reveal scene. If we're revealing that this is Clayface or whatever. And that works for it. The big spread of Batman was the same thing. We're kind of revealing him as he's jumping out. I have to say, though, Batman's brutal in this as well. It's like ripping apart shit, taking people. I think he beats the fuck out of the Penguin in this. Like, breaks his, like breaks his arms and shit. I can't remember. We'll get to it. Got the Flash. I'm assuming that's Barry Allen. Not the cool one. Not Wally. It could be. I'm not sure. I don't know what they were doing with the Flash at this point.
I forget.
Another cool shot. Again. Every 5 pages of show have a good heroic pose of Batman. And it is Batman in a Batman book. You got to do it.
He's like, I got you, brother. I feel you.
Let's see, let's get through some of these pages here. Got some really cool stuff towards the end here. Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go. Man.
Nice.
Oh, he's an Ivy.
2 pages back to back. But this reminds me of Frederick Meyer Gardens, which is a place here in Michigan you can go. It's an indoor. They got like all sorts of trees and plants and tropical flowers and stuff. Nice. Kind of reminds me of shit like that. It's cool. It's a cool place to go. Take kids.
Sweet.
A lot of bondage going on in this scene.
There you go, Jamie.
Yeah, I was just saying, Jamie likes it.
It's for you.
Yeah. Cool setup. I love how he uses the trees and the vines and everything he's got here. A lot
Crazy
of detail.
Mad ask. Why Wally's the cool one? What are we in the alternate universe right now? Well, Joe was homeschooled, so the AOL kind of didn't get the dial.
I am the cool one. That's for sure. Come on now.
No, Wally, not the Flash.
Oh,
yeah, but I'm still the best looking one out between me and him.
Oh yeah, no, Wally. Yeah, Wally's a cool one. Yeah. Wally West, baby. He's my favorite. I'm never a big Barry Allen fan. I think I grew up. Well, I think Wally was the Flash when I was growing up. I can't remember. Never a huge Flash in the first place, but yeah.
Oh, here's some Deathstroke.
That's a great, like that perspective shot there again. Fun shots there.
Batman's next name, Gotham name should be called the Gotham Ghost.
Ooh. Isn't there already a character in Batman right now called Ghost or the Ghost?
There was the Ghost
in the current run.
I don't know about that.
Well, there was that, but there's like a current character.
Oh, the new toy-looking thing. Yeah. I don't know what his name is.
It's a cool design.
Yeah.
There
we go.
Let's focus. Good arm right there. Nice perspective.
Great.
Nice hands. Mm-hmm. Finch draws some nice hands. Nice hands. Learn how to draw good hands. Makes all the difference in the world. Makes a lot of things a lot easier.
Ghostmaker.
Ghostmaker. Thank you, Astro Zombie. I knew there was some kind of character with ghosts in it. Ghostmaker. It's a cool character. Cool design. I haven't really read a lot of the modern or the I guess you could say modern comics. Or the current Batman comics, but what's interesting about this shot? It almost looks like Batman's a lot thinner here.
A little more sleeker, slender.
Yeah, a little bit more slick. Yeah. And again, I don't know like if we've jumped because this is a collection of a bunch of different runs he did. So this could be further on down what he was doing. Ooh, yeah.
Submarine Treehouse. Hail all. Hail to you.
Hail Submarine Treehouse. Good to see you.
A favorite.
Scary Batman
Jenkins.
What's up? Hail. Nah, you're never late, man. You're never late.
You're on time.
Welcome. great shot of the Scarecrow here. Look at those. Look at that hand. Look at those fingers. Look at those fingernails.
Damn.
Dude needs a manicure or a pedicure. I don't know which is which.
Oh. In Justice 2, Batman had a skin called the Gotham Ghost.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, look at that perspective. How he's getting them all like.
Yeah, this got to be a cover.
Wiry.
There's got to be a cover there. Yeah, oh, too cool. Too cool. Oh, shit. There's some good inked pages. Again, I think every time you see an inked page in here, he's inking himself in this run. Get out here. Another awesome double page spread. See, get you a shot of it. We'll go in and look at the detail. See what's going on here. I don't exactly know what's going on in the scene. I don't know if it's like fear toxin. If he's kind of experiencing the death of his parents. Another great building shots as he's famous of doing. Man, look at that. All the tiny little detail, and you get farther and farther back. That's what I love about cityscapes. Some people don't like doing the cityscapes. I actually like them.
I love them.
They're fun to do because you can just throw in so much perspective and depth and detail.
Octagon Comics. Grey Ghost 2, I think. Question mark. In the animated series, I think that was his name.
I remember the Grey Ghost in the animated series, yeah. And the Hill Octagon Comics. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. By the way, guys, if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe, hit the like button, share this on social media. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Hashtag don't forget about Sean.
Hashtag don't forget about Sean. That's right. Sign up for Type 1 or Reaper Destroyer. Oh, I mean, back Reaper Destroyer. Sign up for Type 1 now. Yeah. Oh, Superman.
Oh, a teeny weeny Superman.
I don't care what anyone says, man. I love Superman. Still one of my favorite characters. When he's done right, when he's drawn correct.
Best.
I love it. I haven't followed the Superman comic in a while, but looks pretty crazy here, though. I'll say that. Oh, what do you get?
Oh, we got Venom.
You get roided up? What's up here? Focus. Yeah.
Ah, see?
You were never invited. Not here. Not to this planet. Yeah. I feel you.
He's like, get out of here, immigrant.
Damn, Batman's racist. Holy shit.
Hate the 1%. I hope to be one day.
This is something I will say, though, that I'm way over. I am so over the Batman Superman fighting each other. Like, I'm done with it. Like, they did it to death. Great scene, though. I like the pose there. But I'm done. I'm done with it.
What's your safe word?
It's like, how many times can these characters fight each other? I'm like, come on. Really? Like, that's a great shot.
Hail the I apologize. Hail the Lalore. Would be surprised if Batman and the Joker was real and he just started choking the shit out of Joker in broad daylight.
There you go.
I'll pay for that.
Yeah, I see it. The thing that sucks about this double page spread, although it's badass, detail's great, layout is awesome, because this is like a trade.
Perfect bound.
You can't see his freaking face. It's gone. He's gone. See a little bit of his nose. Like that's the only thing that sucks about trades and perfect bounds is that when you get a nice, beautiful double page spread like this, you're gonna lose art, especially if he draws right in the crack, which you kind of try not to do. You know, theoretically, you would have liked to have moved him just a little bit more this way, and Superman's still all that way. So the only thing getting lost in the crack is like maybe an arm, but you still get the face shots of both characters. For whatever reason, he drew right close to the center, and that's going to get lost. And that's why I like floppies. One of the biggest reasons why I like floppies.
Samesies. Yes, back Reaper Destroyer.
Yes.
Pretty like the clap.
just like to clap. The best kind. It kind of looks like Henry Cavill there. I don't know if this was right around the time that Superman was hitting the theater or not, but it kind of, the way he's depicted there looks a little Cavillish. Here's a remake of Batman. Fuck.
$4.99, $4.97, $4.95.
Four something. Why can't I think of it offhand?
Just before $5.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's $4.90 something. Yeah, well that too. Did I get you on that? I feel you on that because I am in the minority, I guess, that say that there's no way the Batman would be able to go toe to toe with Superman at all. It'd be about 2 second fight. 2 second fight. Yeah.
Really fast, beats it all.
Superman can hear your friggin' heartbeat. You know, he should be able to dictate exactly what you're going to do before you can do it based on the speed of your heart. No. So I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, Batman's cooler and all that kind of stuff. Whatever. Batman's not going up against Superman. I'm sorry, guys. Good debate to have, but I'm sorry. Not going to happen.
We need more Green Arrow hunting down all the Justice League.
Well, that's another thing that I would be like, come on, Green Arrow's got no powers whatsoever.
He's got he's in the 1% too. He could hire somebody. He could, you can manage them to do this and that. You know, it's always white guilt. Just white guilt.
White guilt. Yeah, it's always a trope to me that you gotta take these characters that don't have superpowers and you got to make them like somehow comparable to these people that are superhuman in every way, and be like, oh, well, they could beat this character. They could take out these characters. Like, no. They can't. All right. Yeah. These characters would breathe on you and you collapse.
Yeah. Relax.
You collapse dead. That's it. It's done.
And then you're just like, it's all fake shit anyway. So it's all cool, guys.
Yeah. Yeah.
The 2 second fight. 1.99 seconds to warn you. Yeah.
It's a good nerd debate to have, but I'm just, people get so up in arms about that kind of stuff. And I just be like, nah, man. Batman's cool, but he ain't that cool.
I was about to go really dark.
This was a cool rematch between Bane and Batman. And just another character that I always liked that just can whip up on Batman and should whip on Batman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the first fight they had, he was all just broken and tired, and Bane used his intellect before breaking the bat, which was cool. But just going up mano a mano, Batman should be on the losing end of this most times. He'd have to use something else to beat Bane, and that's why I like the character of Bane, because you can't just go fist to fist with Bane. Like, you got to figure out something else to beat Bane, and that's what makes him a cool villain. Mm-hmm. I don't think they've ever properly used Bane since the original Nightfall series, in my opinion.
Just filler.
Yeah, just
like, he's fighting him this day.
He's such an awesome villain that should be used way better than he's been treated. I'll say that.
Who's faster, the Flash or Superman?
Superman.
Kind of don't care. No, Superman. Of course.
Of course, it's Superman. His name.
Yeah.
Hail, Jeremy. Yeah.
Kind of egotistical. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like,
all you gotta do is go as far as his name. It's in his name. He's Superman. He's the best at everything.
Yeah.
Man, look at that detail. Look at all that. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. That's awesome. Nice face. He's getting much better at drawing faces now in this later run. Like, early on in this run, he was still kind of old school David Finch face drawing. Mm-hmm. Now he seems like really kind of coming to his own and is just drawing some really great faces. Good expressions, especially with the women.
He's kind of moving away from that Travis Charest face mold a bit.
I don't know what Poison Ivy's looking at right here. Like, he's propositioning her for something. He's like, hey, I want to show you something. I want you to put it in your mouth. And she's like,
yes.
Hail, Aerith. My coom is the fastest. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Hail you.
Hail that.
Great choreography.
Yes, great. I agree. Good back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Good back and forth use. I mean, good camera angles here. Everyone's a different camera angle. Nothing too crazy. There's no upshots. I like it.
Yeah,
sometimes a good.
I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say sometimes a good side profile view of a scene is the best.
Yeah, he's making it work. Like as he's getting hit, it's like different shot, flow.
Yep. Good use of some speed lines. You don't see very many with Finch. You just got some in there. Yeah. All right. Let's keep on cruising.
Keep on cruising.
Like that perspective. Good foreshortening there.
Let's swipe that.
Yeah. Again, see? He's faster than the Flash. We all know it. I don't know what's actually going on in the scene, but
they're like nerd.
Nice shot. Very powerful. Dynamic. A lot of energy. That's the thing. I mean, guys like this can put a lot of energy into a very still looking shot there without having to have speed lines. I love speed lines. Speed lines are great for certain things, but just a 2D shot there. But there's a lot of movement. Like I feel the movement of the lifting up and the power move, like in wrestling or something.
Well done. I make sure to have speed lines in at least once panel a page.
Yeah, that's awesome too. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Love the texture in the rocks there. Simple stuff like this that maybe people take for granted that is actually kind of harder than it looks. To make it look awesome. Another good perspective shot. Another good camera angle. He's had a lot of good camera angles in this run.
Yeah, his storytelling is really getting bumped up. Like this is when it's like Dave fucking Finch.
Yeah.
Aphrodite 9 is peak Finch.
I love Aphrodite 9.
Great stuff. Some beautiful art.
I love Finch all over. I love him all over. You know what I'm saying? All right, everywhere. Mm-hmm. But yeah, like the 90s stuff, the Top Cow stuff is great Finch. It's early Finch. He's still kind of finding his way, but is very dynamic. He's drawing, right? Yeah. And then the Moon Knight stuff is my absolute favorite. It's just, to me, it's him flexing. There's so much incredible art in that Moon Knight run, which we're going to go over. We're going to go over that Moon Knight run at some point. And then later on, Finch, or current Finch, I guess you could say, like within the last, let's say, 5 to 10 years, Finch has just stepped it up another level. He's improved a lot of things that might have been weaknesses in his art, because we all have weaknesses in our art. Correct. Some of his faces, he really corrected and he took his art to another level, especially with the ladies. He draws great faces now.
I love the covers he's doing that he's inking himself. Like he's
actually, this was Friend.
Rich, nice.
This was Richard Friend. Okay, I love Richard's inks. Great.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like some of the stuff was a lot of his inks that he did. One, I mean, I saw a lot of artists do their own covers and ink them because you're getting paid. You get paid a lot more for doing your own inks on the cover, so why not? But yeah, that was definitely Richard Friend. But yeah, he was doing a pretty good job here.
What's up, Skip? This book is crazy expensive now, out of print.
No
shit. I would suggest go to a library.
Ooh, that's a nice shot right there.
What you do after that?
I'm pretty sure you can find this on Amazon. Yeah, love that shot.
I love that texture in the shoulder, like the tree trunk type of deal, like the veins.
Yeah.
Like it's there, but it's not there. So you kind of got to look like how the inker interpreted it.
I guess I didn't realize this was out of print, Skip. That's crazy. Wonder how many of these are all out of print. So I think I've got every single one except for the Suicide Squad of Jim Lee's. Yeah. A little Court of Owls stuff going on here. Again, just crazy texture within the skin and the muscles of this character. I'd like to see what this was in color, because I'm not sure if I have the actual colored issues of this, to see if he's like messed up in some way, or if that's just kind of texture wise how he's drawing. This great face right here. Speaking of faces, so here we go. There's a noticeable jump in his faces between this and then earlier in the run of this book. Like he something clicked. He started doing a different technique. I don't know what it is, but he stepped up his faces. And that was probably the only little bit of a weakness in his game, which sounds interesting when we're talking about just legendary artists and talk about weaknesses. But again, like I said, we all have weaknesses. You can all see artists evolve over the years, especially when they've been working in the industry for like 25, 30 years. You can see them improve. And this is definitely one of those books where he's, madly improved over the course of him drawing this.
That is bananas.
Damn, look at that.
That is bananas.
Yeah, that is insanity. Get in here closer if I can. Wow. Yeah, look at all the just different building, just different levels there. Beautiful.
Yeah,
it's funny. I'm not even looking at the characters. It's just like the building, the city scene is just great.
Like even the background buildings, there's not much into it. Like detail wise, like the perspective's there, and that's what sells it. And then you could do the tiniest shadows he used because you want to focus on the characters and what's going on. Phenomenal. I gotta stop using that.
Phenomenal. As Bancroft would say.
Well, I don't want him to trademark that. I'm like, yo, my money, governor. It's like, fuck.
Governor? Another great shot. I don't know what it is about that. Kind of,
yeah,
it's great. And then in the neck and mask area there, but I just love the head slap back from the impact of whatever's hitting this dude in the head or the eyes or whatever it is, but digs it. Oh, his eyeball. Yeah, it took his eye out.
Don't forget about me.
Hashtag don't forget about Sean. Some more inks. I definitely don't. If this was Finch inking himself, I don't think he had gotten to a point where he was carrying over this
amount of detail. Yeah,
the energy into his inks. Yeah, like it drops out a little bit. If it is Finch inking himself here,
I'm certain that it's the Justice League 2013 Jeff Johns run is when he firmly did that. But later on in the Batman stuff is when he's doing kind of warming up. So
I was just gonna say, I almost feel like this is him just kind of experimenting every once in a while, learning how to ink. Because the way he inks now is great. What he's doing now currently is great, but I almost think that this is kind of him just exploring, learning how to ink a little bit, seeing how he wants.
Little guy inside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna butcher this. Luke.
Oh, jeez.
Korolowicz. I'm sorry, guy.
Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Luke.
But Luke, we just say Luke.
How to you? Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, look at that. Another great shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah, he's killing it on these perspectives in the city.
Oh yeah. I would have loved to see this shot from pencils, but have like that Richard Eisenoff digital painting, hence like Origins and like what Joe Quesada was doing in the early 2000s. That would have been beautiful.
Phenomenal.
I can't do it.
Wicked.
Yes.
Wicked pose. This kind of knowledge is why Sean is the GOAT editor. That's true. That's a good point. I won't argue with that. Absolutely facts. All right. Money shot time. Whoa.
I've never liked that little, how that part of the cape is, because it's like, oh, I got a little umbrella. Like, and like you're walking through the city and it gets fucked up.
Again, that texture though. I mean, that's something that Finch is popular. I mean, he basically made this kind of texture popular. He didn't create it. He kind of got it from other artists and made it his own, but he's basically popularized that. Like Todd McFarlane popularized the spaghetti webbing, even though he didn't create it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say that's the same thing with this kind of texture. I don't think Finch came up with it. He didn't create it, but he definitely popularized it because he uses it the most.
And working with such great artists like Bat, Weems, Friend, Williams, Mickey, like you kind of take like their essence, their little nuances, and you try to apply it to your pencils, because you see this is really rigid detail as opposed to some other stuff. So like let's go back to Reaper Destroyer. Joe's pencils with Bat and Weems. It's amazing.
Phenomenal.
I'm sorry. It's phenomenal. I'm sorry for the bad Australian accent. I'm from Jersey. Leave me alone. You see two different artists, and Joe's pencils, furthermore, are getting better and better, tighter. So, Back Reaper Destroyer.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. Star of the show, are you? Is that what it is?
Oh, I'm on brag.
Yeah, guys, that was an awesome look through of David Finch's Batman the Dark Knight Unwrapped version. Go out and find this. I guess it's out of print from what Skip said. So look it up on Amazon. Probably eBay has it. I don't know if I bought this from an LCS or if I bought it off of Amazon. But great to have these in the collection. I'm going to look at more of these as we go because I've got the Court of Owls by Greg Capullo. I've got Justice League by Jim Lee. I've got the Hush by Jim Lee. I got Tony Daniels. I got Adam Kubert's run on Batman as well. You got the Ultimates by Joe Mad.
This one is super duper nerdy rare.
Damn, I don't even have that. That's awesome, dude.
The print run on it is so low, like they're selling it or they're attempting to sell it on eBay and other sites for $1,000. I'm like,
flip through for a second. Let's see a couple pages.
I don't want to ruin the pages. No, hold on a sec.
Yeah, I'm just interested. I want to see.
Yeah,
I've never seen this. I've got a few of the issues. But I've never seen the actual this whatever you want to call it, trade. Yeah. What's cool about this is you can see the level of detail is different, but there is still quite a bit of detail in Joe Mad's art. Contrasted with what we just saw with Finch, which is just crazy line work and a lot of rendering. Mad's very clean, but also just like a lot.
He's dirty. This guy's a dirty artist.
Yeah. Man, look at that.
Am I on camera?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right. And there might be a fold out of the covers. Yeah, there is. Oh, goodness. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not stretching it this much.
Do it. Ruin it for us. Oh, shit. Damn.
I'm sorry for the bad resolution, but if you get what the cover is, I don't want to fuck this up. This is $1,000.
Yeah, that's cool. I get you. But no, that's cool, man.
There's all three versions. Like, there's that robot variant. Then they have kind of the zombie. And then the regular. But this thing is so awesome. I had to beat up a kid to get this. Let me think about the time. So I was in a Disney store in Times Square with my ex years ago.
Yeah.
Take me off this.
Oh, sorry.
And they had a toy set. It was a gray Deadpool. It was the X-Force Deadpool, Warpath, and X-23. And this little kid had his hands on it. I was like, boosh. I fucking doctored that.
You just knocked him out and he took this kid's dreams like that.
Hell yeah.
Took his dreams.
Another great book to have.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, another great one.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Jason Gordner ink on.
I don't have that one, but I got one like that.
Phenomenal.
Astro Zombie said Joe Mad is one of my top favorite artists. Yeah, I love Joe Mad. I like his old stuff. Like that era, like Battle Chasers and friggin'.
Mm-hmm. This is more energy.
The Ultimates, the Doug the Ultimates.
This is the black and white edition of the Ultimates Volume 3. The pencil version because he doesn't do inks. So really rare, allegedly, what nerds are saying online, but that's the gossip.
I've got one individual issue of the black and whites of that, and then I've got the other ones that are actually in color. But I've got like the first issue in black and white. That's just the issue itself. It's not the trade like that. But yeah, that shit's awesome, man. That shit's awesome. Michael Turner is the GOAT. Yes. Comic book Bab. What's up, Bab?
Bab.
I don't know. Yeah, when are you coming on, man? I want to invite you on one of these shows, man. Look at some art. You got some great insight. I would love to have you on one of these shows. We'll figure out an artist you like and let's look at them. I really like this Uncanny X-Men era. Yeah,
fun stuff.
That was probably maybe one of the last good eras of Marvel.
It's
some of the stuff they were doing.
It's going for a G.
Oh, really?
I've seen. The few times I've seen for the Unwrapped, the Ultimates 3.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. That's insanity.
I know. I remember telling you about this when we first started A&S. I'm like, Joe, should I sell? And you're like, no. And I'm like, you're right.
That's right. Yeah, no, don't ever sell anything. Just hold on to it. Keep it for your collection. Oh shit. Let me share something real quick.
Do I see what I think I see?
You do, but I'm gonna share that in a second.
Oh,
I just noticed that Reaper Destroyer hit 33,000.
Congratulations!
Thank you guys, appreciate it. I just refreshed it. Hit the 33 mark. Thank you guys. 384 backers. 20 days still to go in the first 30. Thank you so much for everybody that's backed and continues to back this book. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I just want to bring that up real quick because I noticed we cracked it. I've been waiting to hit that 33,000 mark. So pretty cool. Hell Lord said, I'm not an artist yet anyway, but I see the art and it gives me great story ideas for my universe. Yeah, it's great.
Work with that and build from there.
Yeah, absolutely build from there. Make Ethan let you on. I can't make Ethan do anything. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I'm going to share something before we get out of here, guys.
It's a secret.
So, and everybody that's back the wraparound cover to Reaper Destroyer, I was waiting for the inks to get done so I can send it to Kyle. Well, the inks are officially done. I just got an email before we went live from Bat himself that dropped me the low res version. And I downloaded it real quick and show it off here in 2.4 seconds. So anybody that's in the chat, you are interested in it. Here is, let's do a countdown. We can do a countdown here. What we got here?
I'm gonna get high.
Okay. All right, get high. Here is the finished. There we go. The finished inks for my wraparound cover Reaper Destroyer that you will see shortly. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
You all right there?
Took my breath away.
Hail, Leandro. Good to see you. Yes. So here we go. The finished inks for the wraparound cover. Man.
That is beautiful.
Again, this is the low res version, so it's going to pixelate a little bit. I haven't downloaded the high res yet, but man, just did a fantastic job on this. Love it. Absolutely love it. Gorgeous. Can't wait to get this to Kyle. He's absolutely going to kill it on the colors here.
Beautiful gradation.
Man, look at this.
The team that did that you guys make of this artist. Wow. Like I'm getting like Ian Churchill vibes. I'm getting everybody that we're all inspired by. This is beautiful. His gradation. Orgasm.
Yeah, that's I could not ask for a better group, I guess you could say, of inkers to work with. Specifically, Weems and I have done the most so far as work inked, but I really feel like Bat and I are really we're meshing well together. We're really starting to kind of come together with some of this stuff, and I gotta say, this is one of my favorite things right here. It's pixelated,
God,
but that is a dream come true, everybody, right there. Seeing Bat signature on my cover is that's the 14-year-old in me just screaming from the mountaintop right now. So excited about that. Thank you guys. Elliot said, oh man, awesome cover. Snake Dog said, damn. Astro Zombie said that looks rad. Leandro said, this looks effing cooming. Jeremy Bratt says, nice. Hill Lore said, holy shit, that looks sick. Chauncey's fire. Comic Bob says, looks great, bro. You're smashing it. Jaro says, look at that. Yeah. I'm extremely excited how this is turning out. And again, like I said, Kyle is going to kill it on the cover. I was extremely happy with the pencils that I did with this. Like, this was one of the pieces where I was very proud of when I got done with it. And I knew that the guys I had working on this book were just going to absolutely dominate this. So yeah, there you go. There's a sneak peek, guys. Yeah, I'm extremely excited. I'm gonna send this out to Kyle as soon as I get a chance. Hopefully we'll get it colored up quickly. He is doing Cyberfrog pages now again, so I might have to wait a little bit longer than I thought I was going to before we can get this done and put up on the campaign. But as soon as that's done, it will be put up there, and now you get a better sense of what this cover is going to look like. So let me look real quick.
Okay.
before we get out of here, let me look real quick because Shelby Robertson and I have a friendly competition going to see who can sell the most covers. Let's see where we're standing here. All right, I'm winning by 10. So 116 claim to 106 over Shelby. So I do feel like that's good. I get to lead on my own campaign, which is nice going up against Shelby, a guy that I'm very I idolize when it comes to his line work and everything. Big fan of Shelby, but I am leading by 10. So I say this to everybody: if you like Shelby Robertson better than me, go back his cover right now. Do it right now because it all benefits me. So I don't care if I'm losing or not. Go back his cover. Go back my cover. Yeah, do it up. Got Numenitas. I still can't pronounce that right. But hail. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Hopefully that I'm pretty sure you won that sketch, didn't you? I think that sketch.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Hopefully that's gotten to you already. I mailed them out. They should be there soon. Hello says when you add the colors, it's going to be epic. Yeah, Kyle is going to. I'm going to cry when I see the cover color because I can see what Kyle's going to do. With the crying.
Yeah. Or can I just suggest get the Reaper, the Destroyer tier, right? Yeah, remember.
That's true. Yeah, just get the Destroyer tier that gets you every single thing that's going to come down the line. And we got some fun things that we're going to be announcing over the next 60 days or so. Well, we're going to demand, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, a lot of fun things in store, but I'm excited. Finally got that ready. It's going to be going up here pretty soon. Nubinitas. Fuck. Suck. Oh, wait. There we go. Nubinitas. Is that right? Thank you, Leandro. I haven't gotten it yet. Should be here tomorrow. All right, good. Do a live stream reaction video when you get Kyle's colors. Oh, I'll have it on. Yeah, I'll announce it on live when we first get it before it goes on social media and all that stuff. You better believe it. We will pull it up right here when we get the finished colors, and they'll go right up on the campaign. It's like I can't pronounce that either. Oh, Leonidas. So Nubianitis. Is that what it is? Nubianitis. Okay, Nubianitis. Hail Reaper Destroyer and Hail Type 1. Hail you. Hail the lore.
Hail.
But Nubianitis. Nubinitas.
Hey, what's up, man?
I'm all confused now. I'm on
paper. I can do that.
That's true. He's Mexican on paper. I'm part Puerto Rican. Those kind of jokes. Those jokes work here. They do. We can claim that legitimately.
I'm not offended. Are you offended, Joe?
I'm never offended. No.
That's true. No. That might be our problem, but
yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us here tonight. This has been a fun show. I am sorry that my camera is messed up and I had to, go over the artwork like we did today. I'm going to see if I can figure that out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to buy a brand new camera and see what's going on with that. But we will be doing this again. I like to try to do these on Tuesdays. So hopefully next Tuesday we can do another appreciating comic book art stream. I don't know what we're going to do yet. I'm sure I'll figure it out by that time. But tune in around 10 o'clock next Tuesday. I do believe, let me look at the calendar here real quick. We got tomorrow night, Miss Rain is coming on Art and Stuff over on the Art and Stuff channel. So check that out. Friday nights, it's just going to be Sean and me. Hey, just hanging out, having a good old time. Probably invite some friends on Art and Stuff.
Being bro.
And then, okay, so next Tuesday, I will figure out what to look at. If anyone has any suggestions, feel free to always throw them into the chat. Again, when we look at art here, most of the time we're looking at art that inspired me and Sean back in the 90s. So I'm kind of limited to some of the stuff that I look at. I'm basically limited in my collection as well. So if someone's like, hey, look at so-and-so that's from a different era, I might not have it. So it's probably not in the cards. But you know what I like. You know the era I like. I'm sure I've got some stuff. There's a lot of things I'd like to look at some Adam Kubert Wolverine stuff too. I mean, there's some really good stuff, and that's an idea. So I mean, there's lots of things we're gonna do. So This is what this channel is for. It was great. Thanks for sharing. Hail all and good night. Great stream. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you guys keeping us company all night long. Sean, before we get out of here, go ahead and give a shout out.
All night long. Hey.
All right, give me a shot. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a shot for hitting 33,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it. Yeah, congratulations to you.
We're gonna do a night. We're gonna do a good night shot to the chat, to the backers.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta do that every time we hit a
milestone.
Hit a milestone like that. So, hail to the chat. Hail everyone that's back. Continues to back. Spreads the word. Shares my posts. I couldn't have done this without any of you. And I appreciate it. I love every single one of you. So thank you very much. This is to you. There you go. Cheers.
L'chaim.
L'chaim. L'chaim. That's some good shit. Got the Jack Daniels honey.
Oh, look at
I think
you.
I was actually. I can't see it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it's actually not too bad.
Sweet.
Not too bad. All right, 1, 2, 3. Look out for that McFarlane Spider-Man Artist Edition. Yes, I'm going to get that. You know that's going to happen. And when we do, I'm gonna try to figure out a setup here, which is big enough to actually look at it. I want to look at my Jim Lee Artist Edition. I want to look at my Michael Turner Artist Edition. I want to look at that Brett Booth Wildstorm Group Artist Edition. I still got to look at all these things. But they're a little big right now for the setup I have. I got to get a camera that can get high enough and like all that kind of stuff. So I'm working on my setup a little bit. Yes, Phil. Cool.
I know we're trying to wrap shit up, and I'm just
wrap it up, man. Wrap it up.
Yeah, I got these. These are awesome. Michael Turner.
Oh shit.
Check this out. Yeah.
Nice. Later, guys. Great episode. That book was gorgeous. Yeah. Before I get out of here, I'm going to make a video of this. This is a coloring book. Court of Owls. My mother-in-law bought it for me the other day. But what I like about it is it's got some great black and whites of the book. No script, just great black and white art. Oh, wow. So I'm actually gonna flip through it. Here we go. Cool. It's not gonna be a live video, but I'm gonna make a pre-recorded video and look through that because I think it's actually got some really good shots of the art. So all right, Sean, again, before we get out of here, give us a shout out. What do you want to say? And we're gonna
sign up for that Type 1 mailing list. Just sign up for Type 1 on the IGG tomorrow and stuff. Sean Aaron across the board.
Whew. Yes. And we will see you all then. Joe, I'm sounding across the board here on this channel. If you haven't subbed and you like this channel, please sub. Hit the like button. Share us on social media. And then join us tomorrow night for Ott and Stuff at 10 p.m. We have Miss Raina on, and it's going to be fun. We're going to look at some cool shit. So until then, have a great night. Take care of each other. And as always, picture me naked. Talk to you all later.
Don't forget about me.